All right, hello, welcome back to another video here. So I did want to try something a little bit different here. Um, I do really like doing these sort of monthly updates that I do. I usually do the post page on YouTube. Um, However, the thing is with those, it's I do have I, I'm I do a lot of certain games, but I always intend, at least right now, to be a variety channel. I don't ever plan for that to change. Sometimes I'll, uh, you know, upload more games or more videos for one game. Sometimes I'll do less. It's really more so what I'm feeling at the time. And I just, that is part of why I like to do these. Just to say, and I suppose I should say it here. Thank you all genuinely for your support. Uh, Once again, I do like to say it every time. It's so crazy to me. I mean, I've been doing this for I mean a bit over a year now at this point, and within that time, I mean certainly my channel has taken several different directions. I mean, when I first started it out, I do like to do more funny moment stuff whenever I can, but I was doing like Lethal Company and stuff like that, right? So certainly changed quite a bit from that being the main content to where I am now. Um, but yeah, I never expected when I started out, and I never initially even planned to start doing it. Doing YouTube. I talked about it for um quite a while, honestly. I had there was someone who encouraged me to do it, and I'm very thankful to that person. Um, but essentially, if the gist of it wasn't clear here, I think I want to try doing them from now on in like video form. These will probably be a little shorter videos, just talking about a little bit about each game that I think at least will be uploaded at least a couple of times within the next month. And that is really the main purpose, just to thank you guys for the support and just to just give you an idea of what to expect. Because once again, I'm a variety channel. I always expect to plan whatever to be a variety channel. So just to let people know what's potentially on the horizon, right? So I suppose I'm going to start out with, um, well, let me continue on. Actually, I do like to say, I'm almost at 1,200 uploads at this point. I've especially with how this month, with the big Dokkan celebration, I've been trying to do a lot more um, videos. I've restarted doing near daily shorts. Every other day, I've been doing shorts. Um, so I've gotten quite a bit of uploads. I'm now over 800,000 views. Like we're in the last month or so, I've gained a significant amount of subscribers too. So I am really thankful for all of that. I really do love to do other stuff. I don't know. I find it a lot of fun, very like fulfilling or whatever. And to see that people, um, even if it's not like a large amount compared to other people, other YouTubers, whatever, just to see that there are people that resonate with what I'm doing. I That's very cool to me, you know. Um, so thank you. But to touch on games now, I think we'll start out with Dokkan, and I'll just sort of go from there. I might honestly look into scripting these for future ones. Probably a good idea. I might. I've never really scripted anything, but something like this, maybe I should. Probably for future ones. This is all off. I'm not going to stop at this point. For Dokkan, obviously we are in the middle of the second biggest celebration of the year. Honestly, I'm enjoying it currently. I'm enjoying it more than I enjoyed part 1 of 10th anniversary. I think we'll see how part 2 and part 3 go. But I mean, it's been a blast. Obviously I've been making a lot of videos. I've been trying to make more videos on stuff that a little outside of just like gameplay. Like the campaign predictions and stuff like that. The Twitter little campaigns. I've been making some videos on that stuff, right? So I've been trying to do more in terms of that. I mean, I don't ever plan to like do like story events or anything, but I would like to start recording more just broadly instead of just like the hard events, right? I'm enthusiastic about the entire game, so I don't know. I feel like I could talk about it for hours and not run out of stuff to talk about. I mean, you see how long some of the videos are, right? So, but yeah, Dokkan, we're in the middle of a big celebration. It's going to be a lot of stuff still coming for the next, several weeks here. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the part 2 stuff coming out tomorrow. Like it's so good right now. So that's why I did want to start out with Dokkan though. I have been doing more videos on Dokkan. And because I've been doing so much for Dokkan recently, I've actually had less time to do some of the other stuff. And I suppose that's just to wrap up Dokkan. I don't have a lot necessarily to say, I don't think, about too much games in specific, but when it's written in text, and there's so many games, it does actually, it's a very long read. Um, so, Dokkan, we're in the middle of a big celebration. I'm still planning on covering all the new stuff that's coming. I don't. It'll probably start to cool down a little bit in like a month, but then I mean we have Tanabata and the normal worldwide celebration starts. So I mean it's gonna pick up again. So we're still in for a very hype period for Dokkan here. Um, but there's not too much to really say. I'm gonna keep covering stuff. Uh, we'll see when the game starts to slow down. Then I'll slow down obviously as well. I'm not just gonna make content on nothing burgers. Next up, I do want to talk about Arena. So recently, League Arena did restart its run. Very surprisingly, it returned really fast, like really really fast. And it's here for a whole year. I've been meaning to play more of it. I do want to record more. But quite frankly, I mean, some of the times, honestly, a lot of the times for these videos that I do for them, I do. It does take me quite a while, to be able to get to record them. Now, sometimes it'll be like a game that I brave read and I just got like really really lucky on. But a lot of times I'll have like a specific build or a vague specific build that I want to try, right? Like maybe a specific augment or two, or like a specific, like a pyromancer build, right? Sometimes I'll have ideas like that for characters, and it just takes forever. Unfortunately for me, with Arena, as much as I love it, it does take quite a while for me to get lucky most of the time. So with all the Dokkan stuff going on, I've been doing damn near like 3 videos a day currently. I I haven't had the opportunity to record really Arena. I do plan once GDC calms down a little bit, and hopefully, honestly, if I can even squeeze it in before, I do plan to record more Arena. I will get more Arena out. Hopefully, I can get back to a consistent schedule. I was trying to get videos out every 3 to 4 days, so I'm not by any means done with Arena. I know I haven't posted an Arena video since. I mean, it's been like a month or so, honestly, at this point. So I know it's been quite a bit. I do apologize. I do want to say though, I don't plan for it to be indefinite or anything by any means. I will return essentially as soon as I can. I do really love the game mode. I do love doing the videos. So there will be more of it. soon. Essentially, when there's just so much with Dokkan right now. I mean, some of this shit, like, it took me 11 hours to beat like a single stage over on Dokkan. So that something like that, it does. It's led me away from there. So I more or less to finish up this section. I am going to return to it. I'm going to return soon, um, as soon as I can. But yeah, that's I I know I didn't really say when I stopped what's the deal is, and it just as soon as I started to pick up, Dokkan started to pick up, and it's like I can only maintain so many hours of recording and editing and everything, right? So, but yeah, I suppose next I'll do Siege. There's not really too much to say in regards to Siege. More or less, just want to say I have been consistently posting a short, every other day. Um, Typically just looking for like a funny moment. Maybe if I get like a good gameplay moment. I know I'm not champ tier or anything like that, but I have fun with the game, and just when something funny happens, or um if I think I can make something funny, or something bullshit happens, or I get good gameplay, right? Like just that's the type of stuff I post. I've been consistently now posting every other day. I think I'm going to keep it every other day. Um, I don't, at least right now, I'm not going to go to daily. Uh, but every other day, doing a short. There's not too much to say. I've been doing them. I'm going to keep doing them. I have several scheduled already, so I don't foresee it stopping anytime soon. Next, I did want to go over sort of like playthrough game with The Walking Dead. Telltale Walking Dead was like such a phenomenal game. It's got to be like a top 10 game ever that I have played. Like genuinely, I really enjoyed it. It was so good from beginning to end. And yes, from beginning, enjoyed from beginning to end. I did finish the game. I do have all of the episodes scheduled. I think the last one should come out like August 3rd or something. I got a few more episodes still to go. So it's pretty intense. I'm very I think I did pretty good with it, with my choices and everything. I don't want to spoil how anything went, but I peak game. I mean, my least favorite season was season 3, but even season 3 was pretty good. So I'm I did finish that though. It took quite a while to finish it. I do plan on doing more playthrough games. I did start out with like Alien Isolation. I was like, oh, I mean, we'll see where this goes. It might be the only one I do, it might not. And I enjoyed it, so I went on The Walking Dead after. Me and Jason Slayer did do Split Fiction. So I do plan on doing more playthrough games. I'm currently thinking about maybe Sifu or like Oblivion Remastered. Honestly, maybe even like Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I don't know. Just I don't plan to stick to a specific genre. Just bounce around to games like I haven't really played before, and go from there. That's the whole idea with the playthrough genre. So we'll see. I do plan on doing more. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure when, but relatively soon. I don't think it's going to be too long. So we'll see, but I will be returning to that. Next, I did want to go over Gekishin Squadra. It's currently in a little bit of limbo, right? I mean, we had the beta or the network test, and it went pretty well. I really enjoyed the game still. I do plan on making more content on it. I'm not sure. Like, I'll definitely make sure to always try new characters. Like if they're adding a ranked mode, I do want to do that. like a rank grinds. I think could be pretty cool for videos. But essentially, right now, it's not going on. Um, I will jump back into it when I can, and the reason I'm really even mentioning it at all, I think it was last night they posted a teaser with like pre-registration campaign. They didn't announce a release date though, and they showed a new character coming, Mini Daima Goku. So it should be coming relatively soon. I do plan on making more content. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to encompass, but I will be playing it more when it comes back. I really do enjoy the game so much. So, um, and then I mean, like also like sparking. I do need to get back into sparking. I am kind of just waiting on like the big uh Daima DLC at this point. Like there was the one earlier, but it was definitely. I mean, there was Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta, which I think he's pretty cool. And I don't know. They definitely. I would have preferred, I think, getting like everything all at once, but I guess they wanted some longevity or something. I don't know. So, and even if I had to wait longer to get everything, like I don't know. I might go back into sparking when that comes, a couple of videos or so. Oh no, I haven't really done sparking recently. I haven't really. I'm not someone who like hates on the game like I see so many people do. I do really enjoy the game still. It just I haven't really felt a desire to play it. So, when maybe when the DLC comes back out, I'll do a couple videos then. We'll see. But I think that more or less wraps things up here. I mean, I did talk about Dokkan, League, Siege, playthrough games, Gekishin Squadra there. So, I mean, I do have like more funny moment stuff. I think I could make. I'm not sure when I'll get around to that. Whenever I do those funny moment videos these days, it's I gotta get in like a particular sort of mood before I get into the full editing, because I do try to add like a lot of memes to those. So I do have like another Helldivers one at least in the queue. I don't know when it'll come out, but I did really enjoy doing that first one. So, but I mean, more or less, I did cover all the main things. There might be a little here or there, but essentially for the next month or so, Dokkan. I will get back to Arena when I can, hopefully within the next month. Siege, I'm doing the shorts. The playthrough for Walking Dead will finish over the next week or two with episodes, and then I probably will relatively soon start a new playthrough game. I will jump back into Gekishin. I mean, it's a pre-registration beta, or just pre-registration campaign, whatever. So it should be coming out soon, but they didn't announce a release date, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, I think that more or less wraps things up. Like I said, maybe I'll try scripting the next one. I don't know, it just takes a while to write it all out, and I feel like, it's a lot to read, so I wanted to try doing the monthly update in a different format this time around. We'll see if I continue doing it as a video, or if I change this up, maybe like script it. I'm not sure, but for this one, we're just going a little basic. I'm just testing it out here. But yeah, I think we're about good there. Just once again towards the end here, thank you all for the support. It does mean a lot to me. I plan to keep on grinding, of course. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoy because this one's just, I don't know, more of a talking thing. So I hope you've been enjoying the content there. But yeah, we're good here. Take care.